Please pause your screen to read the content warning. It's very important for anybody that has seizures or problems with flashing images. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story? Aww. Here we go. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, snap.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I have to kill her for the sake of every other person? Don't tell me why she's dangerous. I'm not gonna kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
What's the problem with the girl getting out? Have you ever considered that maybe the only reason she's gonna end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Wow, there's so many responses. Sweet! I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Why should I believe a word you say?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So the narrator and the hero can hear each other? Hey, here we go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh my god.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh dear.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
No one. What do I do? Save.
She sounds dangerous.
Oh,
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason.
I went down the stairs silently.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Haven't
How about
decided
you
yet.
drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
No, I don't trust
I
this.
think you're possessed, or you're dead.
That's about right, crazy. Oh man. Let me see. Should I put the knife down?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing
Maybe.
someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
It's not becoming. Tighten my
You
grip.
ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the
Oh.
blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Uh-huh.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Okay.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Ready? Here we go.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh shoot.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Uh-oh.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Oh.
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
We can still turn this around. I'm gonna keep fighting her.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm saving the world.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
I don't know. It kind of does, though, huh?
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
Huh?
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder. Do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh. Good game, everyone. Fantastic. I think... Oh, what? What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that
What?
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, I know. But... What?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, I said chapter 2. It's not like it's starting over from the beginning, so...
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he
That's
doesn't
not
remember
true.
what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Huh.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Voice of the stubborn?
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
So now there are 3 voices? Stubbornness, the narrator, and the hero?
Those are 2 very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last
Version?
time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, I actually did listen to you, guy.
We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her.
Yeah, we did.
And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Huh.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah?
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Oh. Multiverse theory!
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Question.
Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Okay. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around is beat me to death. I got somebody like that in the world. Quote you from last time, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Yeah, I think that's the question I want to ask.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Locked her in the basement.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
So people locked this princess in the basement of this cabin. And for some reason, if she leaves the cabin, the whole world is destroyed. Like trees, fish, people, birds, everything gone. Just like Lord Zeno was like, bye-bye, and pushed the button and it's just gone. Yeah. So if I don't kill this princess that's locked up in this basement, the world will end. And so I am a hero, and I tried. That people locked her in the basement. Somebody, like multiple people did. So like, yeah, we gotta find out. I want to find out why. Like, what is so scary about this princess? So I might let her live this time, just to see.
Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here. Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting.
I didn't know I had Vegeta in my head. Sounds like him. Voice of the stubborn. Yeah, why is it me? Why
I'm
me?
not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
I'm the boy who lived, and I have to kill the princess that needs to die. Sure, okay.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Oh! 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 I didn't know we were special. Sorry. That was a little much. Okay, so we're special.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Oh, big shock. The pride, stubborn one in my head likes the sound of being special. Prince of all saints.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Of course you're special. If you had Booba, you would start beating your chest immediately like a gorilla. Brock. Or typing with them. I would have to lean really far forward for that to work. And like, I wouldn't be able to type accurately.
You ruined it. You ruined it and I'm leaving.
Okay. Anyways. So, of course, we're special. Thanks, Bowser. So let's see. We killed each other last time wrong. How do we make sure that doesn't happen again? You're being cagey. What are you not telling me? You're being
I've told
cagey.
you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. What else would we even...
Okay.
Exactly. The less you know about her, the better.
The less I know, the better, huh? Sounds like something a manipulator would say. So how do I make sure that she doesn't kill me this time around?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay, that's all I need to talk to the narrator about, apparently.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
He knows. For some reason, I just pictured He Knows with, if anybody's played Saints Row games, you know what I'm talking about. The, 4-foot long purple. Yeah. I just picture him chasing her with that. And then throwing a Pokeball at her. Oh, you guys are great. I love you guys. Okay. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. can just leave? I can just be like, nah, I'm out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Be like, nah,
We
I'm
can't
out.
just leave. We're supposed to fight her. Where are you going? Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to cabin and slay this princess. Ugh. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. Guess we'll see. Or, yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. Cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. Actually, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. I'm gonna go with that one.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
What?
Convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around and leave
You're
again.
really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
She is actually kind of hot, yeah. I'm just gonna keep fucking with the
Fine.
narrator.
You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh.
What's going on? Where are we?
I told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen? No.
Ah! Vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Wake up. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. I don't know what to do. Embrace the thought. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It's the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I'm your only salvation. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path
What?
in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Real Slay
And
the
in
Princess
basement of
starts
that
here.
cabin is a princess.
Thank you for coming by the stream today. I appreciate you all so much. And don't forget, be good to each other and to yourselves. Mwah! Love ya.